Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new. If you're new, definitely hit that subscribe button as well as the bell notification so that way you can be notified on the many different videos that I do post. So today's video, I am going to be talking about 4 things you should know when transitioning from the in-office corporate lifestyle to remote working. So if you've been in the corporate world and you're looking to just kind of transition over to that remote lifestyle, or you're being told to go back to the office after the pandemic and you're going back into the office, well, how are you going to make it so that you can work remotely? So you want to be able to gather all of your materials that make it successful in your job. If you were transitioned home during the pandemic, that's perfect because all your materials are already home, from your computer to your monitors if you need second monitors, to Ethernet cords if you need to be plugged in, a desk obviously for your computer, and then an office chair if you need that, or just your computer if you have a laptop to be able to work from anywhere, that kind of thing. So that's the first thing you need to do. You need to be able to gather up all the materials that you need to have a successful working environment. If you need paperwork from the office, obviously, like if it's like confidential paperwork, maybe possibly like uploading it to a confidential site where it's just for your employer, and all the paperwork for your employer, that kind of thing. If you do need, like I said, paperwork or like different things that you need for your company, whether it be like an app on your phone that is like a security feature, like once you log on your phone it connects to your computer, that kind of thing. So that's the first thing. Your second thing is to be able to create a plan. So creating a plan, I mean having your hours set and designated and told to everyone in your home or wherever you're working, and being able to communicate with your team, whether it be via like Skype or Teams or anything along those lines, your email, being able to provide them your deadlines with the plans that are needed, as well as calendar meetings. So being able to create a plan but put it on that calendar meeting or put it on that calendar so that way your team knows what's going on. The third thing is to set boundaries. Boundaries are a big thing. Being able to separate that work and home life is huge. So sticking to your plan, sticking to your set hours, sticking to your deadlines, that way you have a smooth transition. And at my office hours are 9 to 5. So at 5 o'clock, my computer gets shut down. Obviously everything gets saved first. There's a process of me shutting down my computer. But at 5 o'clock, my computer's shut down and my work's done. I don't look at it again until the next day, when I clock back in at 9. Or if it's a Friday, I don't look at it until I clock back in on Monday at 9 a.m. So that kind of thing. And the fourth thing is a really, really big thing. So there's going to be a lot of trial and error. There's going to be a lot of your office being set up in one room and it not working. So you have to find a different room to set it up. Or if you have children at home, being able to work with your kids if you are the only one, if there's no childcare available. So being able to provide them with toys or shows or activities, that kind of thing, and having all of their snacks and lunches and everything planned out. Or if you need to, being able to find a daycare provider or a babysitter or a nanny to watch your kids during work hours. And that way you have the availability to do that trial and error. So if you're staying home with your kids and you have your kids, that's great. But if for some reason you have a work meeting, you can't have your daughter or your son screaming in the background. You need to be able to have that backup plan and have that, okay, well, this clearly didn't work. I can't watch my kid while I'm working. How can I change that? Or planning your workday around your kid's schedule. So doing work during nap time or doing work at night if your office is open at night, that kind of thing. So hopefully those 4 things really helped you out to be able to transition from in-office to remote work. So they were the gathering all the necessary items, creating a plan so that you can communicate with your team or your colleagues, setting big boundaries, and then there's going to be many trial and errors that are going to be needed to kind of smooth out, and to say the least. So hopefully that helps out, and if you have any other things that you think are if you have any other ideas that you think are necessary for transitioning from in-office to remote, definitely let me know, and I can certainly make more videos about transitioning from corporate lifestyle in office to remote, being able to work from wherever, whenever. All right, and if you are new, definitely hit that subscribe button as well as a bell notification, so that way you can be notified on the many different videos that I do post. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.